I would request our Director Academics, Dr. P. A. Kushalappa sir, to chair and initiate the meeting, sir.
Thank you very much, and all students, welcome to you. We just have a brief. I just talk a little about the JSS. You have all taken the trouble, and we are very happy to welcome you to the JSS Academy of Higher Education and Research. And I will talk to you a little about what JSS Academy is and where is it located. And then Dr. Vishal and Dr. Prashant will tell you about the courses also. I think most of my students are from Ethiopia. Ashutosh, Ethiopia?
Yes, sir. Most of the students present here are from Ethiopia.
Okay. Okay. So, or to all my friends from Ethiopia, Jambo. And I will tell you a little about building your career in health at JSS Academy of Higher Education and Research, Mysuru. Hello. Is it audible?
Yes, sir. You're audible, sir.
There's a lot of background noise. Anyway, this JSS Academy of Higher Education Research is in the state of Karnataka, Mysuru, in India. And I will just, you have taken the choice of career to come into the healthcare. So I will just give you a little bit of the JSS Academy of Higher Education and Research in Mysore. Next slide. Yeah, just welcome from JSS. Now, you know that any individual, especially at these times, in the times of COVID, needs a good, healthy body. And so now, especially after this pandemic has struck us, healthcare management is becoming a very, very sought after specialization. And we can see in this healthcare professionals from across many disciplines. So what happens here is, other than the doctor who's treating the patient, we have support, lot of support from the pharmacy industry, from the life sciences, from the medical and dental, and also somebody has to manage all this health related issues. For that, we need administration, we need marketing, and most importantly, we need research. So the advantages is it's a growing industry, and you have taken a good choice of coming into the healthcare. And everywhere the industry in any country, it is nationwide, and it's personally it can be very rewarding. Benefits are also high, and it's one thing about the healthcare is it's a constant learning process, and the challenges are many. Some of the highest paid non-physician jobs, I'm talking about not the medical, other than the medical personnel, the non-physician jobs is the pharmacists, the clinical embryologists, respiratory care, dietitians, the radiological technicians, diagnostic medical sonographers, cardiovascular, orthotics, laboratory technicians, nurses, public health officers, occupation therapists, genetic counselors, so on and so forth. You can see in that list so many of the non-physician jobs how you can contribute to healthcare. So the past decade, there was a downturn in in employment in many of the industries, but healthcare was not among them. Yeah. I'll just give you a brief about the institute where you have agreed to or have decided to come and pursue your courses. This is the JSS Academy of Higher Education Research in Mysuru. You can look up the state of Karnataka in India and look up Mysuru. Yes. So we are under the umbrella of a huge organization called the JSS Mahavidyapeeth, and this has about 300 institutions all over the country and abroad. We have in Dubai, we have in Mauritius, we have a spiritual center in the US. So we have everything from medical, dental, law, of the arts and sciences, and we contribute to education in a very big way in our country. Yeah. So the Academy of Higher Education Research, which is deemed to be university, is one of the top 50 universities in the country, and we are currently ranked 33rd, and we are the first in our state of Karnataka and third in India to be rated with the 4 stars among the universities. And we are also ranked first among the young universities in our state of Karnataka. So like I told you, we are ranked 33rd in the country for the year 2020, and all our colleges are among within the top 20 or the top 10. The colleges, medical college, dental college, and the pharmacy college, all are highly ranked in the country. And to the left of the slide, you can see the man who has transformed education in this area. From being only a spiritual organization, it has become a huge educational hub for in this part of the country. And you can see our Chancellor and Swamiji below with our ex-President, the late Dr. Abdul Kalam. So we have the university started in 2008, and with 4 of the main colleges, the medical, dental, and pharmacy colleges, 1 year and 100 kilometers in a hill station called Uti. And we added again Faculty of Life Sciences and Health System Management Studies, where many of you all have opted to do your courses. So these are the faculties which you have: medicine, dentistry, pharmacy, life sciences, management studies, and biomedical sciences also, which are of importance to you, where you are. And we have the University Grants Commission, the body which controls education in this country, as granted graded autonomy and placed us in category 1. So we have the approvals of all the statutory bodies which are in the country: the medical, the dental, the pharmacy council, the rehabilitation council, the National Board of Accreditation. We are accredited by many other statutory bodies. So this is a brief about we have 4 constituent colleges, 5 departments, and 2 schools, like I told you. And publications, we have more than 7K publications, then more than 1K faculty and staff, 5K students, 500 plus researchers, which is increasing every day. Now it has crossed 600, and we have 145 programs going. And again, we have also been ranked on the Sustainable Development Goals by the Times Higher Education, which is it's an international ranking agency or accreditation agency, and they have given us the impact rankings of, as you can see on the right side of the screen. We have been ranked 20 in good health and well-being, which is commendable, with a score of 83.9. We have also no poverty. We have been ranked 60, and the life on land, we have been ranked number 73. And these are the Sustainable Development Goals, which we opted for all 17. And we are proud to have, especially in the where it mattered, good health and well-being, we have been ranked 20. International ranking, and in the world, we are also in the top 300. And you can see most of our students, these are all our friends from the African continent. So this was the first batch of the international students who joined for the life sciences, and you can see the happy bunch over there. So this is, I just repeat the good health and well-being, where we were ranked first in India and 20th in the world. And also the Cochrane-Simmons ranking, which is again an international accreditation agency, put us in the bandwidth of 351 to 400. So in the top 400 in the world and 31st rank in India. So these are snaps of the colleges. The dental college to my left, on the right top hand is the medical college. The left bottom is the pharmacy college in Mysuru, and the right bottom is the pharmacy college in Ooty. So this is the entrance to the university. And this is few snapshots of the hospital. We have a 1,800 bed hospital, and we are one of the few hospitals in the country where we have all the specializations and the super specializations under one roof. You can see the facilities like the CT scan, the MRI, and that's a view of the hospital to the bottom. And the hospital is also accredited by the national board. And these are some of our partnerships where we programs offered. The medical, these are the programs offered apart from the MBBS, Doctor Bachelor of Medicine. We also have the Allied Sciences, 10 specialized, which is of importance to you, and you're opting for many of that. And then, of course, we have the MD and MS. All these are under the national talent by the search exam. So we can't do anything. It's you have to enter for the national eligibility come entrance test. And we also have the MSc programs also very importance to you. MPH program is also of importance to you. And the dental science, forensic odontology is of importance to you. And in pharmacy also, we have some programs which you may opt for, like a diploma in pharmacy. And then the life sciences and natural sciences, a lot of programs for you, and also in the hospital management. So these are some of our partnerships. We have 36 international partnerships and 55 national partnerships. And these are some of the universities where we have partnered with. We have La Trobe from Australia, we have Winnipeg, we have Maastricht from Amsterdam, then University of Malaya from Malaysia, and Uppsala from Sweden, and Charité from Germany. So the Ames University from Malaysia. So these are Konkan University from Thailand. So you can see that we have a blend of the Far East and Europe, and also the Howard University also going on to the US. And these are some of our major recruiters. So these our students are well placed in some of these top companies. Pfizer, everybody will know what's Pfizer, and Abbott, and our Novartis, and our own Himalaya and Dr. Reddy's and Sun Pharma. Johnson & Johnson is another familiar name for you all. So more than 170 plus recruiters in the past 5 years, and more than 95 students placed. Thank you. Thank you very much. And over to Dr. Prashant for more on our. Thank you very much for your patient listening.
Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah. Yes, Ashok.
Yeah. Next slide. And welcome to all the students to the JSS Academy of Higher Education Research. I will be talking a little about the Biomedical Sciences or the Allied Health Sciences programs. Next slide. Yeah, the Biomedical Sciences, we offer both undergraduate as well as postgraduate programs. The undergraduate programs are in the fields of medical lab technology, medical imaging technology, dialysis technology, respiratory care, cardiac care, perfusion technology, and similar subjects like Bachelor of Occupational Therapy. And year on year, we are trying to understand the needs of the healthcare industry and try to add programs so that it meets the requirements of the healthcare industry. Next slide. The postgraduate programs we offer are in the areas of medical microbiology, medical biochemistry, physiology, anatomy, pharmacology, clinical embryology, forensic odontology, and masters in public health, which is a much sought after program. As well as we do offer MPhil programs in psychiatry, social work, and clinical psychology, which has been recognized by the Rehabilitation Council of India. The career prospects, Dr. Kushalappa, Director of Academics, has already briefed you about what are the roles which the healthcare professionals, apart from the doctors or physicians, play. They could be working as an occupational therapist, cardiac care technologist, medical imaging technologist, respiratory care technologist, a dialysis technologist, or a forensic scientist, or an optometrist. Next slide. With this brief background about the medical programs, I leave it to my colleague, Dr. Vishal Kumar Gupta, to kindly mention about the pharmacy programs.
Thank you, Dr. Prashant, for just giving a brief overview for our students. See, the objective of telling about all the courses which are offered at our universities is just to give an idea of how diversified and well-versed we are, because we believe in interprofessional education and intercollaborative education also. So you can please inform the same to your friends also. So coming to the pharmacy programs, you are all aware of the pharmacy programs which are there, and what we offer at our institution. Excuse me. Yeah, these are the programs which we offer at our institution. We have diploma in pharmacy. I see there is a candidate from Afghanistan who has joined the diploma in pharmacy course at our institution. Sorry, the slides are just moving. Sorry for the technical glitch. Yeah, sorry. Then we have Bachelor of Pharmacy. We have Doctor of Pharmacy. Just for your information, the Doctor of Pharmacy course, which is a 6-year duration, and we are the only institution in known of India which has got the American certification for the same. In fact, we have set up a campus in Mauritius also, wherein there also we are offering pharmacy programs. Along with that, we are also offering programs in life sciences as well as health system management studies. So next year, when you come through, you have definitely better opportunities there also, because on part of student exchange, we can send you students also over there to get some experiential learning. We have the B.Pharm practice. Then we have Masters of Pharmacy programs in 10 disciplines. That is pharmaceutics, industrial pharmacy, which is a pharmacy practice, and other courses which is catering to the various needs of the pharmaceutical industries, pharmacy practice, as well as service. These are the career prospects for a pharmacist. You can be a hospital pharmacist, clinical pharmacist, community pharmacist. You can be an academician, research. When you study down here, when you join JSS, what I would like to say is, even if you joined a basic degree, we have opportunities for you that you can further study the post-graduation as well as the doctoral research also, with international exposure. That is the advantage of studying in JSS AHR, for which we have various collaborations and MOUs in place. So what we are looking at, you students coming in, is not just studying for these courses, 3 or 4 years of your course, but studying beyond it also. Prashant, you would like to just throw some light on the life sciences health system programs?
Yeah, thank you, Dr. Vishal. Next slide. Would you please proceed with the next slide, please? Yeah, so many of you would be interested to pursue your higher studies in life sciences, for which we have the bachelor's degree of BSc in life sciences with microbiology, biotechnology, environmental sciences, food nutrition and dietetics, and psychology, which are available for you to pursue. Here, the eligibility requirement is as mentioned here, and these courses are of a duration of 3 years. Next slide, please. Next slide, please. So once you have completed your bachelor's degree, we also offer you master's degree in science, in the life sciences, with specialties in environmental sciences, geoinformatics, microbiology, biochemistry, the upcoming field of nanoscience and technology, which has got applications in various fields, nutrition and dietetics, cognitive neuroscience, cosmetic science, a fairly new science which is taking up a lot of scope here worldwide. Molecular biology, as you all know, which has got wide applications worldwide. Bioinformatics, medical statistics, and a unique field of medical physics, which has got a unique blend of physics as well as its applications in the medical field. And these master degree courses are of the duration of 2 years. And in the second column, you can see that the eligibility requirement is mentioned therein. Now, after you have completed your bachelor's degree and gone on with your master's degree, what are all the career prospects for you? As you all know, you have got a huge prospect worldwide as to work as dietitians in many hospitals to cater to the needs of a good well-being of many patients. You can be a nutritionist, and a lot of scope for you as a researcher in the field of microbiology as microbiologists. And as everyone is aware, environmental science, everybody is taking a lot of research activity as well as applied activities in environmental sciences, environmental scientists. Nanoscience and technology is going to make you a scientist in nanotech with its wide range of applications starting from technical to medical field. Of course, with statistics as a background, you can become a medical statistician and also have an application and work field of bioinformatic analyst, and also upcoming field of cosmetic scientists wherein you will be involved in development. And not just that, you can also have scope in academics, pursue research activities further, have your work field as an industry personnel in the industries, or also have opportunity to open up a lot of entrepreneurial efforts through these degrees what you have underwent and undergone from our university. You have got government organizations giving in a lot of placements for you, private organization with a lot of placements nationally as well as internationally. Next slide, please. Then we move on to health system management studies. Dr. Vishal, would you want to progress further with the health system management studies, please? All right. So in the, Dr. Vishal?
Yeah, Prashant, you can continue, no problem.
Yeah. Thank you, Dr. Vishal. So the undergraduate and postgraduate courses in health system management studies. We have all heard about MBA in regular management field. Here, there is more focused of management applied knowledge in hospital administration as well as pharmacy administration in MBA. Whereas in the bachelor's degree, we have got BBA in hospital and health system management, which is more so going to train you with hospital and hospital-based health system administration management. And the eligibility of these courses is with a pre-university degree, and the duration for a bachelor's degree, that is BBA, is 3 years. Further on, in the master's degree in business administration, in hospital administration specifically, with a bachelor's degree, you can move on for this master's degree, and the duration of this degree is of 2 years for both hospital administration as well as a pharmacy administration. Next slide, please. So where do you find yourself after the master's degree? You can be a healthcare consultant. You can be a hospital administrator. You can go on for health product managerial jobs, even pharmaceutical product managerial jobs with this master degree. And you can also have product marketing as your line of the career. You can choose medical practice management as your career line. Along with a little bit of statistics, you can have data analytics manager, health informatics manager. Both of these profession takes you further higher into statistics as well as MBA applied aspects. And healthcare finance managerial jobs are on huge demand worldwide. Also, blood banks in every hospital is a requirement and administrator. So with these degrees, you can even pursue your academics for further progress and bring out more students who graduate and then go into this career. Or you can explore your industry opportunities, or even have your entrepreneurial efforts with these degrees, government as well as private. Now, I request the Director of Academics and Dr. Vishal Gupta to take us around with the snapshots of facilities at JSS HER.
Yeah.
Good evening again. To just take you through some of the facilities present at the academy. We have research facilities. We have state-of-the-art equipment for all types of research. You can see some of the researchers. You can see yep. The pictures are self-explanatory, and you can see our students and our researchers in action over there. The guide in the center. This is one of the smart classrooms where the academic facilities, where we have the blackboard teaching. In addition to the blackboard teaching, we have the whiteboard teaching, and we have the smart classroom facilities as internationally accepted. You can see a close-up of how the images are projected from the computer onto the screen. This is the management students who are interacting. So they have role plays and other activities. So these are a closed discussion. The researchers are with the guide, and this is a closed room discussion, which on one-on-one. This is how are the clinical students, the medical students, and the biomedical students are taught how to examine and what a patient actually feels and how to examine a patient. This is taught individually. Again, how to check the blood pressure. Even for the biomedical students, you will all be exposed to these things. This is one of the treadmill, which you can see on the left side. Then we have enough facilities in the library. We have a digital library, that's e-library, and we have the regular library, and a very, very state-of-the-art animal house facility, and also simulation labs for the animal experiments. This is another view of all the lab. The students at work. So the state-of-the-art infrastructure, the medical school over here. And we have the pharmacy school and the dental school. And you can see the pristine environment where we give a lot of value to the green campus. You can see all over how our environment is so green. And also we encourage a clean and green campus. We encourage cycling more than your automobiles. This is a view of the basketball court, the synthetic basketball court. You see the eager students playing there. We do have boys also playing, it's not only the girls. So yeah, there you can see the boys also there. There's a hostel and student amenities. You can see there's a work station, the gymnasium for the students, and other facilities which you the view of the basketball court. Yeah, Vishal, I'd like you to tell them why aspire for this academic life.
Thank you, sir. So in summary, we have presented what we are, what we do, how we do, what we have achieved, and what we would like to progress. So just to make sure that you have selected the right university, right choice you have made. So you're one of the top ranked university in the world you have joined. We have more than 1,000 plus faculty who are resourced from 7 countries, publishing a lot of papers, good student strength from around 20 countries. We have collaborations with many partners, teaching hospital. And Mysuru is a city as such. It is called as a cultural capital of Karnataka. It's a heritage city, educational city, and it is very calm and peaceful. And I really hope that when you guys come down, once this COVID pandemic and the other travel restrictions are down, you will really enjoy your stay down here in Mysuru. In fact, I stayed here in way back in '97. And in fact, even now, I have my friends coming down here just to stay 1 week in Mysuru and go back to their places, right from Africa, Europe, US. So this is what we do. And our university, so we are expanding. So We have started building a new global campus also. It is near around 10 miles, 15 kilometers from our present campus here, which we call it as a global campus at Varuna. Varuna is the city name. This is the plan, and it is having investment of around 2,000 plus crores, close to 400 million US dollars. The foundation for this was laid by the Honorable President of India, which you can see there in the blue dress, along with him is our Chancellor. So we are towards it. So by the time you complete your studies or you are in your future studies, you may put up in the global campus also. So any queries you have, you can definitely mail to us. It's a very simple number, international@jssuni.edu.in. And we have a dedicated mobile number for answering all your queries. You can make a note of it.
Yes, yeah, there are a few questions which I'm getting from students. So they are asking,
I'll come.
how they can reach your institute. There is a student from Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. He's asking that how he can reach your institute.
I'll do it, Astosh, once I finish the presentation. Thank you, Astoshji. I'll answer to the queries. So students, please make note of these two. We'll answer to your mails and phone number. Any queries, we are readily available for you. Just stop sharing.
The one query which all of you all may be having is, when do we start? So you all know that the global pandemic is there, and then right now we are not unable to really give you a particular exact time of starting. But I guess sometime in November end or December, if all is well, we may start. We'll keep in touch with you all about that.
See, the travel to Mysuru, the nearest international airport is Bangalore, which is the capital city of Karnataka. I'll type it in the chat here. You have Bangalore International Airport, and it is a 3-hour drive. Mysuru city is a 3-hour drive from there. So that's the easiest way for you to reach us. Ethiopia, I have traveled. There is a direct flight from here to Ethiopia. Ethiopian Airlines, there is a flight through which you can go from Bangalore.
There is a question on dental mechatronics. They wanted to know what is the dental mechatronics. I think Sir is the best person to tell about the dental mechatronics.
Well, yeah. Dental mechatronics, there's one question on that from, I think that is from, yeah, name is not very clear there. Anyway, dental mechatronics is something which deals with how you maintain a dental chair. The dental chair is the most important tool of the dental surgeon. So that needs to be periodically maintained, and normally the dental surgeon normally has to depend on the company to take care of this. And it's a highly advanced feature. It's not just a chair. It's an institution by itself. With it's computerized. I think Dr. Prashant, who's a dental surgeon, should be able to add more light onto this than me.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you so much, sir.
You were sitting quietly. That's why I told you.
As sir said, dentistry has to do with a lot of devices, and a lot of machinery and human skill is involved in dental treatment. And as sir said, dentist is heavily dependent upon a technician who maintains the equipments, who keeps the devices and the machinery around a dentist in an optimal working condition. So this bond between a dentist and a technician will be strengthened by this course of dental mechatronics, which teaches the students who graduate from it to maintain all the equipments, machinery, devices, and all the instruments that is being used by a dentist in an optimal condition, so that the practice of dentistry remains ever rewarding for both the technician, mechatronics specialist, as well as the dentist.
Senaya Regu, actually, you have asked when will be the exact travel to India. I've just answered your question. it all depends on how the world opens up. So that we will definitely give you a lot of advance notice, and we will be in touch with Mr. Ashutosh also regarding this, and you will know when actually India opens its borders to the outsiders. So that we'll be able to tell you, and who will facilitate our travel. I think Ashutosh, you can answer that.
Yes, sir. So like the student is asking like when will the exact travel to India? So
Yeah,
this student, sir, we would like to tell him that the online classes will begin shortly, and the details are already mentioned in the admission letter. So as of now, he can start with the online classes, and as soon as the embassy opens for the visa, so as soon as the embassy opens, and they will start facilitating for the visa, and in case of any issue, the student can write to the college, and the college in return will inform us, and then we can talk to the embassy if there is any issue with the visa. However, due to lack of visa, the studies of the student will not be impacted. So the student who was asking this question, so we can tell them that the studies won't be impacted. So even if you are not in India, we try to cover all your queries and everything. So whatever you have, like you will get the real feel of the exact classroom and practicals and everything in case of medical course. So all those things you can do when you are in India. So second question I can see from the same student is that who will facilitate our travel. Okay, so in case of travel and everything, so we study in India will pay only for your scholarship. So we do not cover your traveling charges or anything. So you'll have to take your own tickets and then come to India. So we like under study in India scholarship of 3,500 USD. We cover hostel charges, your stay and your studies. Your tickets are not covered under this. So you'll have to book your own ticket and then come to India. And the third question which I see is that am I allowed to change courses? Okay. So in this case, so Vishal will answer this question. Vishal, sir?
Normally after the first year, if it is related to the if it is related to the course, and the first year is the common like the biomedical courses, the first year is common for all the courses. So if in such cases we will allow the change. But a change from one course to other, if it's a totally different course, like from management to change to science, may not be possible.
Okay. Well, thank you, sir. And one.
No, I just want to understand whether am I allowed to change courses after he has opted for some course he wants to change, or after he has joined?
Yeah, that's this question, sir. I think he may like because we get many issues of this sort, sir. Because the student says that before landing, I want to change the course. So in that case, he may be allowed to change the course, but the duration of scholarship should stay the same. So
Yes,
for example,
yes,
yes, sir.
before he is
Yeah,
joined, yes.
yeah.
I'm talking
For
about
example,
after they join. After they join, if they still want to change in the biomedical courses after the first year, if we have a 5% this thing to adjust into the second year, so that we can also do. But he can change the course now if he wants to. Yep.
Yeah, that is allowed. So I would like to know to tell the student that in case if you are allotted to a course which has a duration of 3 years and you have been given scholarships of 3 years, so if you are changing the course, that should also have the same tenure. So from 3 to 3 you can change the course. But in case if you want to change a course whose tenure is more than 3 years, in that case course change is not allowed.
Yes,
Okay.
but very unlikely. Very unlikely. Most of the courses are 2 and 3 years.
Okay. So I see a question. So I see a question from Moro Minte. So I'll unmute you for a moment so that you can ask a question.
Yeah. He's from Gambia.
Hello,
Moro,
very
I
good
have unmuted you. Please ask.
Yes, Moro.
Can you hear me, sir?
Yes. Go ahead.
My question is for those students that are already in India. Can they come to the campus as soon as they are done with their final examination? Those that in their final examination, because their exams have been postponed due to the COVID-19.
No problem. You pass the final examination and you're welcome to come here.
Okay, thank you so much.
So I think, like Dr. Vishal has said, Ashutosh, they can send us all their queries by mail.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And that
Yes, I think that most of the queries have already been answered, sir. Most of the queries we have already answered, and the help email ID already Vishal sir has given. So in case any query,
directly with Vishal, he'll be answering that phone number.
yes, yes. Okay, sir. Okay. Okay, sir. I would like to thank you for coming, sir, and I would like to thank Vishal sir and rest of the team. And will invite rest of the students to come to India and have a pleasure stay and the best of luck. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Welcome. Welcome.
Thank you, Ashutosh ji, and the entire Study in India team. Thank you.